We too are going to be at the LA Auto Show, just to show you again how important we think as a utility we need to be to communicate with all of our potential customers. We're out there saying, hey, if you're thinking about buying an electric vehicle, come talk to your utility at the same time you're talking to your auto. Darryll, last but not least, Darryll's got the big challenge of bringing Coda to market without all that background of big companies.
How are you? Thank you. Phil Gall is my alias. That's why you see it on the slide there. Thanks, everybody, for having us. We're excited to be here. As the only startup in the room, it's, well, Automaker, that is. It's just we're eager to get started. And as Alex mentioned, as Russell mentioned, we're definitely in launch mode. And we have a little bit of a challenge because I'm sure many of you have heard of us, but not everyone has. And so my job, as well as Brian Patino, who's here as well, and Matt Slosher, who's here from our team, our job is to make sure you guys know about us in the next couple of months, or faster than that. Before I jump into the product, very quickly, I'll just jump into the company. I've worked in auto for a number of years, so it's exciting to be at the ground level for electric vehicles and renewable energy technology. It's also exciting to be in the room to see American innovation at work. And American innovation is alive and well at Coda. Our mission is simple: to accelerate the adoption of electric vehicles and renewable energy solutions. So that's why we're here, and that's why I'm sure all of you are here as well. Our focus is 100% green technology. We don't have a portfolio of products or cars or anything else. We develop battery systems and electric vehicles, and that's our core, and that's what we plan to do. We think that electric vehicles are a long-term solution to the environmental and economic issues that we face as a country and as a world, as a planet. If you look at the Coda sedan, which I'll talk about here in a second, over 100,000 miles, we think that you'll save about 22 tons of CO2 as compared to a 25 mile per gallon comparably equipped vehicle. So we think that's pretty significant, especially hearing the remarks from the mayor earlier today about our need to help clean our air and provide a cleaner environment. So quickly about the Coda sedan, a quick snapshot. When we designed the car, we really designed a car with a couple of things in mind. We think that this car represents the EV 1.0 rather, the first generation of electric vehicles. And we knew that there were three things that we really need to cover. One, minimum 100-mile range. We knew that Americans would expect that. Two, dependable range in any type of weather condition or season. And three, fast and convenient level 2 charging. Let me take you through the car real quick here. 4-door, 5-passenger. Some of you probably saw it out front. Full-size trunk, over 20 cubic feet. The car will meet or exceed all federal motor vehicle safety standards when it hits the market. We anticipate a 4 to 5 star in-cab crash test rating. Initial testing indicates 4-star front, 5-star side, and that's based on the new in-cab rating. Airbags are standard. All airbags are standard. ABS, electronic stability control, all standard. And then in terms of warranty, 3 years, $36,000 for the vehicle itself, 8-year, $100,000 for the battery system. I mentioned earlier about our battery technology. Again, the battery technology is at our core of our business. We have a 34 kilowatt hour battery, which will be the largest in its class when it hits the market. Active thermal management, which I'll talk to you a little bit about in a second. I mentioned the range, 90 to 120 miles, and that's dependable all-season range. And then fast and convenient level 2 charging. We'll have the largest onboard charger at 6.6 kilowatts. So I talked a little bit about range. We look at batteries like the human body. You guys know and I know that if it's very cold outside or very warm outside, we're not operating at our optimal rate. And batteries are the same way. So we've designed a system to help ensure that the battery always operates at the optimal temperature. So as drivers, you don't have to worry about running into issues with significant impacts on range. You guys can see this here. Essentially, the active thermal management system that we've integrated into our system ensures that the battery remains within a range of temperatures. So if you're driving in extreme hot or extreme cold, the range, we're confident, will be very dependable, 90 to 120 miles. In terms of technology, I'll just go through this quickly. We know consumers want technology. We actually look at this as a new technology introduction, not just a new product introduction. So we'll have the basic convenience features, iPod, MP3 interface, satellite radio, Bluetooth, etc. We'll also have a green screen system, which is a system that monitors vehicle efficiency, provides recommendations on how to drive more efficiently, provides additional information about state of charge, and for fleet customers particularly, actually captures data, has full telematics. So as fleet managers, you'll be able to actually develop an application with our engineers to capture certain bits of information that are important for you and your fleets. Very quickly, we utilize a Mitsubishi licensed platform. I have 1 minute to go. We've done a number of things to enhance it and make it our own. We actually lease and control a line at a plant in China where our engineers actually work and assemble the vehicle. Over 200 body components have been added. Ultra high strength steel, over 200 pounds has been added to improve crashworthiness, and a number of other safety features that I mentioned. We're an American company with a global network. We have over 30 supply partners from throughout the world, many of which are here in the US. There's a couple of here, but I'll let you read the slide and see for yourself. UQM being one of them for the electric motor, Borg-Warner for our transmission, et cetera, et cetera. This gives you a quick snapshot on our logistics. As I mentioned, and I'll go backwards, final assembly will take place in California, where the heart and soul of the car will be assembled, the electric vehicle drivetrain. Assembly begins in China on a line that we lease, and that is where the glider is developed. We have a joint venture with Lishan Power Battery called Leo Energy Systems. We utilize and work with their expertise in battery manufacturing, and obviously own the intellectual property for our battery system in production. And I know I'm at my stop, so I will quickly move the rest of these. What is the benefit? You guys know the benefit: energy security, positive environmental impact, and job creation. I'll just run through this one last slide, and I know that I'm over time. We want to go to market in a very innovative way. Everything that we do is about innovation, so we've looked at every bit of our business. Essentially, we have developed an engaging online component to our marketing and our sales. It does more than just tell you about the car. It actually gives you information and allows you to find out if electric vehicles are right for you, if Coda is right for you, and really educate the consumer. We think that that's an important component to the adoption of electric vehicles. We interact both online and in person. In terms of an experience, we will have satellite stores located in high-volume consumer areas. We will have a Coda valet, which will be somebody that will actually go out and engage with you once you become an owner, allowing you to ask that one person those questions and not have to deal with a third party or another entity. And then finally, in terms of service, we actually have partnered with third-party service providers, Firestone Auto Center to be one, another third-party vendor that we actually will manage and operate service bays where that will handle battery management issues and any warranty issues. So again, it gives us the flexibility to be able to expand very quickly. And that's it. I know I went through everything very quickly. Thank you.